So at this point, no, we will go to our whiteboard and we will again mention or discuss about our last case. No? So our last case is case number 4, and our case number 4. So our case number 4 is involving this will involve forces, two forces gyapon. No? So two forces, and we are limiting it to two forces. It's because we will simplify our explanation, but we can actually go more than two. No? So we can have 3, 4. No? So for two forces, the two forces are at any angle. No? So they are directed at any possible angle. Like for instance, we are dealing with F1. F1 is, I will just use still 30 newtons, no? And let's just have east, but we could have other values. Our F2, this time around, we'll have a value that is 30 degrees. And it is going north of east. No? So the word there is north of east. No? And we realize that north of east is on the first quadrant. No? If you recall your different quadrants. So we draw our direction guide. So we have our direction guide. And then we start with our first force. So we draw 3. Again, with this one, if I have a bigger drawing, then you'll have a clearer picture of what you draw. If I have a very small units, then a very limited diagram, the tendency is you will have an increased amount of error, a higher degree for error. So we draw our F1, guys, and it is going east still. So our only method here is to employ a graphical method. So our method again will simply be, we will only deal with tip to tail. There's a mathematics to this one, but I think that the graphical method is just enough for us. Now I'm going to draw next a line that probably goes north. Although this is not going exactly north, it is in between the north and the east direction. I will draw to you, I will split this up into 3 equal divisions. So this is your first 30 degrees. This is your next 30-degree value. So, ang ininga direction, the first direction, guys, is your 30 degrees up, up of your 0. The next value is 60. Okay. So where will we draw our 30 degrees north of east? Which line will we draw it? So, ang ininga direction, this direction is the one that is indicating the 30 degrees north of east. So we mark here 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we draw our line. Are you with me, guys? Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
So we draw
Yes,
our
sir.
next force here, and we will try to erase the rest of the figure there, we don't need them anymore. So let me erase this one. All the purpose of that one is merely to show where is our F2 is directed. That's the mere purpose of those values. So F2 is, this is equal to 40 newtons. And given is the direction, 30 degrees north of east. Now, our last question is, where is our resultant this time? The resultant is always measured from the origin to the tip of F2. We always measure it from the starting point to the tip of F2. And how do you get the length? We will use please use your ruler, guys. Kindly measure the length here. And we will now get the value of our FR. Now, how many unit is that? Sige,
7, sir.
Yes? Sino may question? Please use your ruler and get the value of FR, please. Okay, so kindly give the value, please. Sino ang nakasolve?
7 and
6 6.8 centimeters ako, sir.
Okay, so 6.8, then
6 ito. 6.6 ako.
6.6. So
7.
6.6 times 10, kaya nga itong scale is 1:10. So pila? 60?
6. Mama.
6.7. How many got 6.7 centimeter?
Oh, sir, 6.7.
Sino, Jay?
Okay, so 6.7 times 10. 10
67.
Newton per centimeter. So therefore, our answer is 67 Newton. At what angle? How many degrees is our angle?
30.
So we will mark our angle, guys, and that angle is this one. This is that angle,
20, sir.
20.
So it is directed at 20 degrees,
Sir.
That's still north of your east. Okay, so do you have a question? Do you have a question, guys? Now, if you have no question for this one, I'm going to give you a seat work. I'm going to open up. Please ready your paper. Now, you are going to upload your answer for this seat work on seat work number 2 in Canvas. So you are going to picture it, upload it in Canvas, and then kindly check your grouping. You are grouped by pairs there. So kindly view the activity. So I will flash first the page of your activity. So let me share this one. So we are on vectors na. So this is the last part of the discussion on vectors. And we will have our seat work here. So please ready your piece of paper. So I think you will answer only numbers 1 and 2. But try to look for your pair. Ang pair is group called Newton. Kindly check your section and then look for your pair there. Ang Newton nga group. Kindly check your groupings. I think this one is located at the end of the slides. Okay, Arya. This is about activity 1 and 2 that you are to work now by pair. So please answer this now in your canvas. Now there's an activity there called seat work number 2. No? Okay, so you can now proceed, guys, no, to this one. You may get a picture of the activity. So